Hello friends, welcome back to Josh and Jai's show. So children, are you all ready to learn lesson 2? So I hope you have revised lesson 0 and lesson 1. So let's start with lesson 2. So lesson 2 is a very interesting chapter which tells you about how to count. Okay, so see what is written here. Didu sait compter means Didu knows how to count. Okay, so now let's start. It's written les nombres and chiffres. Nombre means numbers and chiffre means figures. Okay, so see Didu character, he's sitting there and he's saying I can count in French. Right, so like you know how to count in English, you know how to count in Hindi, so similar way we will learn how to count in French. It's really interesting, so let's start. So what do we say for 0? We say 0. For 1 we say un. For 2 we say deux. For 3 we say trois. For 4 we say quatre. For 5 we say cinq. For 6 we say six. For 7 we say sept. For 8 we say huit. For 9 we say neuf. And for 10 we say dix. Okay, so now again let's practice from 0 to 10. So let's start. Yes, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so do you want to recall again what we've learned? How to pronounce from 0 to 10? Let's start again. So we say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. This. Okay, so now I hope you've become confident in reading the numbers. So let's do it again. So let's start. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay children, you've become confident now? Good. Now we'll do from 11 to 20. Let's start. Ons, douze. Ons means 11. Douze means 12. Treize means 13. Quatorze means 14. Quinze. Quinze means 15. Seize means 16. Now what do we say for 17? We will add 10 plus 7. That is dix and sept. So that is called dix sept. Similarly for 18, it is 10 and 8. Dix and huit. So it is dix huit. For 19, we say dix and neuf. So that is dix and neuf is 19. And for 20, we say vingt. Vingt. GT is silent. Vingt. Fine. So let's revise again from 11 to 20. It says onze, douze, treize, quatorze, quinze, seize, dix sept, dix huit, dix neuf and vingt. Isn't it interesting children? Yes. So let's see how confident you are now. Let's do for 0 to 10 and then we do 11 to 20. Fine? So let's start. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 0 to 10. We've done from 0 to 10. Now we do 11 to 20. It's onze, douze, treize, quatorze, quinze, seize, dix sept, dix huit, dix neuf and vingt. Isn't that interesting children? So let's see how confident you are now. Let's do it again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Onze, douze, treize, quatorze, quinze, seize, dix sept, these hui, these nerve and where. So children, now next time wherever you see, if you go for shopping and if you see some numbers, try to recall that number and tell it in French, right? Okay children, now that you know the numbers, let's count and write the numbers in French. See, even Didu is doing the same thing. So let us all count and write the numbers in French. Okay? So here we've got a word called voila. Voila means this is or these are. If it is a singular photograph you see, it's one picture, then you will say voila means this is. Okay? And if there are many, we say these are. So what is voila called? Voila said this is or these are. Now there are many cheese, so that is why we will say these are how many cheese? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many cheese are there? There are 8 cheese. So how will you say, what do you say for 8? So for 8 we say huit, H-U-I-T. How many cheese? 8 cheese, right? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 cheese. These are 8 cheeses. Okay, so that is wheat. So what is the answer? Wheat. Okay, now did you remember what we used to call souris? Souris means rats. How many rats are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what do we call for 5? For 5 we say cinq, C-I-N-Q. It's a cinq. Okay, so how many rats are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So cinq. Now we see there is a word called voici. Voici means here is or here are. Here is or here are. Here are how many rats? 5 rats. So for 5 rats, what do we say? Cinq souris. Cinq souris means there here are 5 rats. Fine children? Okay, now we come to the next. Now you will be telling me how many. What is escargot? We learned escargot means snail. So how many snails are there? These are how many snails? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what do we call for 6? For 6 we say 6. 6. 6 means 6. So there are 6 escargots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Good. Now we come to bonbon. Bonbon means candy. What does bonbon means? Candy. So how many candies are there? Voici means here is or here are. Here are how many candies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many are there? There are 9 candies. So how do you write 9? Tell me children. Yes, nerve. N-E-U-F. N-E-U-F means nerve. How many candies are there? Here are 9 candies. 9 is said nerve. Okay, nerve bonbon. So, voici, nerve, bonbon. Next, can you see some monkeys dancing? Yes, monkeys are called singe. Singe in French. So, voila. Voila means these are how many monkeys? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How many monkeys are there? 3. 3 means 3 monkeys. T-R-O-I-S. How many monkeys? 3 monkeys. So we come to the next. Next, children, you say how many birds are there? Oiseau is birds. How many birds are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sept means 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is 7 called in French? Yes, good. It's called sept. Sept means 7. So, here are 7 birds. So, how will you say here are 7 birds? Voici, sept, oiseaux. Means here are 7 birds. Is it clear, children? Good. So, we have learnt numbers from 1 to 20. So, we are using it in our exercise, right? So we are using it in our exercise. So have you all understood till here? Good. Okay children, now let's come to the next page. Let us learn the numbers. Un, deux, trois. What is un, deux, trois? 1, 2, 3. So it is saying un, deux, trois, je sais compter. Un, deux, trois, je sais compter means 1, 2, 3, I know how to count. Even with my toes, même avec mes doigts de pied means even with my toes. If I use my hands, I can count till 20. I can count till 20. 1, 2, 3 till 20. 1, 2, 3. The cat is not there. So this is a small poem which Didu is singing for you using numbers. Okay. So un, deux, trois till 20. 20 means 20. The cat is not there. Le chat n'est pas là. Okay. Now let us ask. Combien de? Combien de means how much or how many. Whenever you want to ask any question like how many books are there or how many pencils are there, you will use the term combien de. C-O-M-B-I-E-N. Combien de. Combien de means how much or how many. So combien de crayons as-tu means how many pencils do you have. For crayons means pencils in French. Pencils are called crayons in French. So Didu is asking how many pencils do you have. So what is the boy answering? He's saying I have 3 pencils. J'ai 3 crayons. J'ai means I have. J'ai means I have. And combien de means how much or how many. How many pencils do you have? Combien de crayons as-tu? J'ai 3 crayons. J'ai 3 crayons means I have. 3 means 3. Crayons means pencils. J'ai means I have. J'ai means I have. I have 3 pencils. Then again Didu is asking, ma'am, how many books do you have? Now since he's a small child, they are saying as-tu. How many pencils do you have? As-tu. As-tu means because he's a small child, he is asking as-tu. Do you have? But here it's a big ma'am, so they are saying avez-vous. Avez-vous means we are giving respect. Combien de livres avez-vous means how many books do you have. Avez-vous means do you have. Avez-vous means do you have. Do you have. So she's saying I have. These means how much? 10 books. I have 10 books. How do you say that? J'ai 10 livres. J'ai 10 livres means I have 10 books. So children, did you get how to question to people and get the answer? So when you want to ask somebody how many books do you have or how many rubbers do you have, so you will say combien de, for how many or how much. Combien de crayons as-tu? And the person is replying, the boy is replying, j'ai 3 crayons means I have 3 pencils. Then he's asking, ma'am, madame, combien de livres avez-vous? Means how many books do you have? So ma'am is saying, j'ai 10 livres. J'ai means I have 10 books. J'ai 10 livres. Okay children, have you understood till here? Good. Okay, so now let us revise what we have learned. Even Didu is revising what he has learned. So let's start. So here is or here are. Right now we learned it is called voicey. Voicey means here is or here are. And if you want to say this is or these are, you will say voila. Voila means this is or these are. Then comes cheese. What do we say for cheese? Fromage. Fromage means cheese. Then we say, what do we say for rat? Souris. Souris means rat. Then we had learned snail. What is snail said? Good. It's escargot. Escargot means snail. Then we learnt a new word which is candy. What will we say for candy? Bonbon. Bonbon means candy. What about monkey? What do we call in French monkey? Singe. Singe. Singe is called monkey in French. Then we learnt about bird. What is bird called? Oiseau. Oiseau is called bird. Then for how much or how many, just now we had learnt, it's a question we are asking, that is combien de. Combien de means how much or how many. For pencil we say crayon. We had just learnt right now. Didu was asking how many pencils do you have. So pencil is said crayon and book is said livre. Livre is called book. Okay, so suppose you want to ask a question, how many pencils do you have? Just like Didu asked, how will you ask? Combien de crayons as-tu? Combien de crayons as-tu means how many pencils do you have? And if you want to reply, I have 3 pencils, you will say j'ai 3 crayons. How many books do you have? Combien de livres avez-vous? Combien de livres avez-vous means how many books do you have? You will say I have 10 books. So 10 books is called 10 livres. I have is said j'ai. J'ai means I have. J'ai 10 livres means I have 10 books. Good? Very good. Now let's go to rhyme. We saw Didu singing a small poem, a rhyme. So let's sing with him. How do we say? Un, deux, trois, je sais compter. Means 1, 2, 3, I know how to count. Même avec mes doigts de pied. Means even with my toes. Même avec mes doigts de pied. Si je prends aussi mes mains. Means if I use my hands, I can count till 20. Je compte jusqu'à 20. I can count till 20. 1, 2, 3 up to 20. 1, 2, 3 up to 20. 1, 2, 3 le chat n'est pas là. Means 1, 2, 3 the cat is not there. Fine? Okay, now we'll do match the columns. Now you have to match for me. Now who will tell me what does 20 means? Yes, 20 means 20. We learned 20 means 20. What is 30? 30 means 30. 30 means 30. What is 20 et 1? 20 et 1 means 21. With 20 we are adding 1. With 20 when we add 1, it is said 21. 20 et 1 means 21. What is 17? 10 and 7? 17. 17 means 17. What is cans? Cans. Cans means 15. Remember children, we learned 15? Okay. So we've learned a new word here, new number here, which is 20 plus 1. That is 20 et 1. That becomes 21. And 30 means 30. This is a new number you're learning. This is 30. 30 means 30. So children, now let's do exercise 2, where we have to write the numbers which come before and after the number given. So see, here we can see a figure, isn't it? We can see light green, light blue, orange, purple and red, isn't it? So now we have to write the numbers before and after in this particular circle. So what do we say for this? Is 2. 2 means do. So before 2 what comes? 1, and after 2 what comes? 3. So what do we say in French? Un, deux, trois. Okay. What is 1 called? Un and deux and trois. right? So now we are doing a little bit of maths. So now what comes before 15? That is 14. And what comes after 15? That is 16. So what do we say for 14 in French? 14. Q U A T O R Z E. 14 means 14. 15 is cans and 16 is good. Says. SEIZE. Right? Now you have the number 19. What comes before 19? Right, 18, 19 and 20. So for 19, what do we say? These nerf. So for 18, we say these wheat. DIXHUIT. And what do we say for 20? Ban. BINGT. Okay. So now who will tell me what comes before 11? 10. And what comes after 11? 12. So what do we say in French for 10? Yes, we say these. DIX. These. And 11 is called ons and 12 is called douze. DOUZE. What do we say? Douze. 10 is called these. 11 is say ons. 12 is called douze. Now what comes before 7 and after 7? Before 7 it is 6 and after 7 it is 8. Right? So for 6 we say 6 and for 7 we say set and for 8 we say wheat. HUIT. Wheat. Right? Yes. So wasn't that easy, children? Okay, now we come to exercise 3. What do we have to do here? Write numbers in letters as given in the example. So 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So 3 is true. For plus we say plus, 2 we say do, equal to say we say egal, and 5 we say sank. So now let's do this. 2 plus 7. What is 7 plus 2? 9. Good. Now what is 2 called in French? Du. DEUX. Du plus set. SEPT. Set. P is silent, children. So we say set. Du plus set is, how much is that? 9. Egal 9. 9 means nerve. NEUF. Nerve. Okay. For equal to what we say? Egal. So do plus set egal nerve. Nerve means 9. Now we have 8 minus 2. Minus we say moins. Moin. 8 minus 2 is equal to how much? 6. So 8 is said with HUIT, minus 2 is said due, DEUX, equal 6. Okay. Now we have 19 minus 10. 19, what do we say? 10 plus 9 is 19, right? So these nerve, DIX hyphen NEUF. These nerve minus these. DIX moins dix equal, how much is 19 minus 10? Yes, it is 9. That is nerve. NEUF. Now what is 20 in French? Vin. VINGT. GT is silent. 20 moins. What is 12? Douze. 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 20 minus 12 is how much? 8. What is 8 called in French? Wheat. What is 8 called in French? Wheat. Next is 16. 16 plus 4. What is 16 said? Says. S-E-I-Z-E. Says plus quatre. Quatre means 4. Q-U-A-T-R-E. Equal to is called egal. 16 plus 4, 20. That is called 20. So children, isn't that easy and interesting to solve maths in French? So 7 plus 2 is 9. That is do plus set egal 9. 9 is 9. Then we have 8 minus 2. That is equal to 6. 8 means with moins do egal 6. Then we say 19 minus 10. That is these 9 moins these egal 9. 9 is said 9. Then 20 minus 12 is equal to 8. 20 means 20 moins 12 D-O-U-Z-E. 12 equal egal with. With means 8. 16 plus 4 is equal to 20. Says plus 4 egal 20. So children, I hope you all have enjoyed solving these sums. Very good. So you have learned numbers using French. So children, now we come to exercise 4. So here draw the objects to match the numbers given. So they have given you some objects, you have to draw that. Okay, how many times you have to draw? 14 means 14. 13 means, what is 13? 13. What is 9? 9 means 9. And what is 12? 12 means 12. So in the first picture you have to draw 14 mushrooms. In the second picture you have to draw 13 cupcakes. In third picture you have to draw 9 breads, baguette, that is French bread. And in the fourth figure you have to, in the fourth column you have to draw 12 roses. Right? So you do this for your homework. And now we come to the fifth question. Reply to these questions. Combien d'amis avez-vous? Now what did we learn? Combien de means how many, how much. So they are saying how many friends do you have? So what will you answer? It depends on how many friends you have. If you have 5 friends, you write I have, that is J apostrophe A-I. I have, say 5 friends. 5 friends. Friends is called A-M-I-S, amis. Okay. So how many friends do you have? Combien d'amis avez-vous? So you will say I have 5 friends. Combien de crayons avez-vous? How many pencils do you have? I have. Combien de means how many, and I have means J apostrophe A-I. I have. How many pencils? Say 7 crayons. S-E-P-T means 7 crayons, pencils. How many books do you have? Say I have 10 books. So what will you say? J'ai these D-I-X books. L-I-V-R-E-S. Livre means books. Crayons means pencils. Ami means friends. A-M-I-S means friends. Okay, so I have 10 books. Okay children, now we come to the next page, and here the question number 7 says write numbers 1 to 20 in your notebook. So take out your notebook and write 1 to 20, which we have just learned. Now next question says complete using stickers. See, the stickers has been given in your textbook. So you take these stickers and stick as per given here. Now they have said here how many crayons? 4. 4 means, yes, 4 crayons. So you take the sticker 4 and stick it here. Okay. Then we have these with Suri. Suri means rat. How many rats? 18 rats. These with 10 plus 8, 18. You'll have to stick the picture out here. Then is Vasinj. Va means 20. 20 monkeys. Search for 20 monkeys in your stickers and then stick it. Then those roses. Those roses. How many roses? 12. So take out from your sticker and stick count and then accordingly stick. Then here is 9 tigers. Nerf means 9. 9 tigers. 14 paraquet. Paraquet. 14. 14 means 14 parrots. 14. So take out the sticker which shows 14 parrots and then stick it out here. Okay? Okay, so this comes to the end of chapter lesson 2. So friends, children, I hope you have understood lesson 2 nicely. Okay, so now we will start in the next video, the next lesson 3. Okay, so then up till then, take care and goodbye.